You're trying to buy a new Mac from Apple and it's telling you it's going to take 2.5 months. I have a solution and they're really cheap. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back to my channel. So stay with me in this video. It's going to be something you've heard before, but I just want to show you some of the sales I'm seeing. They're pretty incredible. So let's say you want to go out and you want to buy an iMac. There's a couple problems. Right now I went to Best Buy. They have like nothing in stock. Nothing's in stock anywhere pretty much, especially the ones with 16 gigs of RAM or larger hard drives and things where they're kind of different than the normal base model. You can't find them. You go to Apple and Apple's got a 2-month wait to build them out. What do? I got a solution. This is going to be for another video. I got a 24-inch iMac back there, and it's in a little bit different box, as you can notice. And we'll get into that, but really the moral of this is, how did I get it, and how did I get it right away? And also, let me just show you some of these specials, so stay tuned for those. So I got it from Apple refurbished, and I'm going to do a whole video on this to show you the quality, but they're brand new. I mean, I think they are brand new systems. They just put them in a different box and sell them for a little bit cheaper to sometimes get rid of stock. Maybe, maybe not, but we're going to find out when I open that up. I haven't opened it up yet. So we're going to go over here to Apple. I'm going to show you a couple things, what they're doing right now and why this is such a great idea. Number one is I was able to get this shipped out to an Apple store right next to my house within a block or two, and it took them 3 or 4 days, I think 3 or 4 days. So I got it in 4 days or 3 days instead of 2.5 months. Number one. They're basically new systems. The Apple refurbished store, type in Apple refurbished in Google, go to the official Apple store. Let's take a look what they have on sale right now. You're going to be shocked on how much you can get off, and they're basically brand new. In fact, I'm going to show it to you, and check out, subscribe so you can see that video coming up. And what color did I get on the 24-inch? What specs did I get? Why? And I'm going to show you the quality of what this refurbished unit looks like directly from Apple. So let's go to my screen over here. If you look over here, we're just going to scroll down. Now, you can see here's one down here, this green one, but as I go down, there's a whole bunch in here. Here's a blue one, and I'm going to show you the pricing in a second. 2 more blue ones and a gray one, some green ones. Now, the reason I'm going to show you that is because usually when you come back here, there can be, I mean, for the longest time, there was none of these up there. No 24-inch iMacs I was checking. And then one day, a whole bunch popped up, and then they keep changing because people keep buying them up. So you got to be quick. You got to check back every single day. That's number one. You can get these deals. Number two is look at some of these deals. This first one, comes in green or blue. They have a couple different examples. If you look at my screen, $1099 for a 24-inch iMac. And again, this is the base model, 8-core CPU, 7-core GPU, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte SSD. But still, that's $200 off what you normally get it. Plus you're saving on tax, which is a huge thing. And you can get it in 3 to 4 days shipped to you or shipped to the Apple store next to you. That's huge. But as we go down the list, I mean, you'll see that now, let's look at this next one. It's $1269, so that's not a bad price, right? So we scroll down here, 8 gigs of RAM, 512 SSD. So for $1269, that would normally be what, $1499? So you're saving even more than $200 there. Plus, this is a hard version to get at like an Apple, at a Best Buy or something like that, because I don't carry these weird models a lot of times out there. And I had gift certificates for Best Buy, but I couldn't even find the model I wanted, or any model for that matter, to tell you the truth. So as we go down the list though, I mean, the reason this is so nice is because Apple has almost every variation you need. This next one is 8-core CPU, 7-core GPU, but this one's actually got 16 gigs of RAM and only 256 gig SSD. So we're talking a 16 gig RAM iMac here for $1269. That's unheard of, and they're really hard to find. So that's a great deal right there as well. But it even gets better on these sales. So we keep going down the list. If you check out my screen, here's one that's the same. It's the kind of the more, it's not the one with the 2 fans. It's still got the 8-core CPU, 7-core GPU. But if you scroll down, this has got a 1 terabyte SSD and 8 gigs of RAM. So this is a little bit more. I mean, obviously this is $1439, but you price that out for a terabyte of space on one of these systems, and it's going to be a couple $100 more than that for sure. So you're getting a good deal here as well. So you can't beat this with that 1 terabyte drive. And then the final one I just wanted to show you here is this last one, $1439, and they have other models in there. You can check the whole thing out. But this one's $1439, and look at this. This is the slower, GPU one. But if you look down here, 16 gigs of RAM and 512 SSD, both upgrades, $1439. So again, what's the moral of this video? Well, the video moral is these things are basically new. I'm going to do a video on mine here. You're going to see exactly what's going on here. That's number one. Number two is, the price savings. You're going to save a couple $100 all the time when they're refurbished. Can't go wrong there. Third thing is you get the same Apple warranty for the year. You know, the basic warranty. You can also do Apple Care. You also get to be able to pick it up in 3 days versus maybe 3 months or 2 months. Huge advantage there. Or even you can't find the model at the Best Buy. So that's all I wanted to share today. Look for upcoming videos. I wanted to get a nice newer one. This iMac going away. I have other ones, but this one's going to go away to my sister's daughter, and I'm going to replace it with the one I have down there. So stay tuned for that unveiling. Exciting, I know, right? But anyways, we'll talk soon. Just wanted to say I hope everyone has a great time with the Apple computers and computers in general, but just don't let the haters get you down. I get a lot of people on here just like, oh, Apple sucks and this and that. Well, again, everyone's different. I use PC too, and this probably works for a lot of other companies too. Just get their refurbished directly from them. You get to save the money, and usually they can ship them because it's generally on what they have in stock at the time. And everyone wins, right, when you can do something this quick. So short video, just wanted to show people what it's all about, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.